Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
It was loud, passionate, and political.
You know that the government has never come in on budget on anything.
As the national debate over health care reform takes center stage in Metro Detroit. Town halls across the country have been combative and at times out of control.
And tonight, the 800 people who managed to get Peters forum on the topic didn't always play nice, but Peters actually got to answer questions, at least from the crowd, instead of being constantly drowned out by cheers and boos that have plagued similar events.
Our Mara McDonald was there. She's now live with us tonight from West Bloomfield. Mara, what I'm hearing was more than 800 people packing in.
Exactly, Devin. It was more than a capacity crowd. Take a look. The line to get in here started at 3 o'clock. It snaked around the building. They had room for those 800 inside, and still several hundred people never managed to get in here at all. It's the hot button topic that gets people talking, and you bet the questions were many.
Would this make them work to get a job, to get insurance, or to make them work less?
So my concern is who really did write the bill?
How in the world are we going to pay for this?
There was plenty of cheering and booing. And while the crowd did drown out the congressman on occasion, as well as those asking questions, for the most part, a substantive discussion did go on here tonight, but it got heated and passionate.
I want you and all the other politicians to keep your hands off of my health care.
Both pro and con forces did a good job of getting their people in place here tonight. The doors didn't open till 6, but the line started forming at 3. West Bloomfield High's auditorium has room for 800, but it wasn't enough. Several hundred people couldn't get in. Were any minds changed here tonight? Probably not. Most of those who showed are either wholeheartedly for or against. They sure gave Gary Peters plenty to think about.
But it's important to just allow folks to come out, hear other questions, and be able to express their questions and their comments on it. So I think it's a very important exercise. This is about true democracy in action.
Back here live, those pro and con forces, they were pretty evenly split inside there. As far as where Gary Peters stands on the issue, he says right now the status quo for health care is not working, but he's got serious reservations about this House bill. Right now he is undecided. He says they need to take a closer look at the financial mechanism here. We're in West Bloomfield at this hour. Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Well, Mara, there's a suspicion among some Democrats that the Republicans are going to just sit this out now and let things collapse on their own weight. The House bill right now that's dealing with reform, does Peters think that that's got any chance of being the final draft?
Yeah, no, the one that is in place right now, no, probably not going to be the final draft. He thinks they're going to see plenty of amendments to this bill. He says there's more work that needs to be done here. So bottom line, what you see on the table now is not more than likely what is going to be voted on here. Back to you.
All right, Ruth?